Now let's look at the function abstraction. So what does it mean by a function abstraction? You can think of the function body as a black box. It means when you have a function, you know that it will give you result based on particular input. So you have input and you will have output. And you can think that this is a black box or something will happen in the body. So we call this is the function abstraction. When you want to create a function, it means you will write a function once and you can reuse it anywhere. So some information is hiding, so you can hide the implementation from the user. And also when you create the function, it can reduce the complexity. There are some concept of the function abstraction. When you are doing when you make a program later for the team project, you may need to create function. So when you write a large program, you can use the idea divide and conquer strategy, or we call it stepwise refinement. It means when I have a project to build like Monopoly, then I can make some function, maybe function about users, function about the city, function about the money. We call it that as the subproblems. And the subproblems can be further decomposed into smaller or more manageable problems. For example, I have the function for bank. I have the function for the user, and etc. So there's one case study that I want to explain here. It is to print the calendar. You know calendar? We want to find a particular day or a particular month or particular year, and let's try to figure out how we can make it with the stepwise refinement. I want to print a calendar, but if I want to print a calendar, it means I need to know some input. What is the input? And then if I know the input, then I can consider to print something. For example, I want to print the month. And then I can think more details. Months. There are 12 months in 1 year. So it means I can print the month title and I can think about the body. What is the body? In month January, there will be 31 days. There will be 31 days, but when is the 1st January? So the 1st January will depend on the year. It means if we want to get the title, we can get the month name. If we want to print the body, then we need to get the starting date. So when is the 1st January? Or if you want to get the February, then I want to know where is the 1st February, and so on. And if I know the starting date, I also need to check the number of days in a month. If it is January, then we have 31 days. If it is February, we have 28 days. But if it is a leap year, we have 29 days. And then we can get the total number of days by looking at the leap year. So this is what we call as the refinement step refinement. You can start from the big picture and then go to the smaller picture or the smaller problem. So the implementation, it will be only function, structure, and it will be top to bottom. It means I will start from the method print calendar, print month, and so on. Because this is as a steps. It means this is only function, but without any detail, without any implementation. So a stop is a simple but incomplete version of a function. So we can wait for the implementation. The use of stop enables you to test invoking the function from a column. So I know that the function name will be print month. I know that the function name will be print days and etc. You can implement the main function first and then use a stub for the print month function. So let's see the example, the print calendar skeleton. There's one file, print calendar skeleton.py. So using this kind of skeleton, we know those are the functions. The function print month, it consists of two parameters, two arguments. The function print month title, it also consists of year and month. The function print month body, it consists of two also year and month. And then get month name, it consists of one argument and etc. So this function is from your skeleton that you develop this one. Okay. So when you have your team project, later on you need to figure out this diagram. After you have this diagram, then you can make the program. For example, we have the get start date. So we have get start date. And then let's say we have get total number of days. So we have also get total number of days. And then we need to have one main function to run every of the function that we have. For example, in this case, I want to print month and the input is year and month. So the year means any number, for example, 2001. And then month means every number from 1 until 12. And if you input this one, then it will execute the function. But this function still has nothing. Okay. So you need to make this skeleton first before you implement. It is to make it easier for you to make the implementation. Okay, when you finish with this top down, then you can try to implement one function from the bottom. It means, yeah, you can implement one function in the structure chart at a time from the bottom to the top. So you can implement from this function is leap year, and then you can find out what will be the implementation of this get number of days in month, what will be the implementation of get total number of days, and so on. For each function implemented, write a test program to test it. When you make a very big function like this one, you cannot do all the functions at once. Do one by one. For example, I want to start from this one. So after I finish and after I get the result, then you can go to the second function. If I finish and no error, then let's go to the next function. So check the function one by one, not all the functions at once. So both the top down and bottom up are fine. And both approaches can implement the function incrementally and help to make the isolate programming errors and makes the debugging easy. So for example, if you look at the print calendar.py, so this is the complete function. In the print month, I can do the print month title and print month body. So it means you can see I can, from the print month, I can do the print month title and print month body. And then in the print month title, so I would like just to print this one, and I would like to get the month name. What is the month name? Yeah, this is also a function, month name. And then I will go to the print month body. So the print month body, it connects to get start day, it connects to get number of days in month, and it connects, it connects to only two functions. So print month body, we have get start day and get number of days in month. So print month body, it has to get start day and get number of days in month. If you go to get start day, so we know that the start day in January 1st of 1800 years, it starts from 3. So 3 means the day. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can assume that this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it means if it is 3, then it is on Wednesday. And you can get the total number of days. The total number of days, get total number of days. We can look at the problems. For example, if the year is leap year, then it has 366. If the year is not leap year, then we have 365 days. Then we can make some month. If the month is 1, then we can get what is the month. There are this definition. If month equals to 1, then it is January. If month equals to 2 is February. If month equals to 3 is March, and so on. And we can make the problem, as we know, for every number in the days, it will be only 7. So if 0 is Sunday and 6 is Saturday, so every 7, it will be a kind of repetition. Again, from 0 until 7, from 0 until 7, from 0 until 7, and so on. Then if you look at the number of days in month, so we can set up. For example, when the month equals to 1, or month equals to 3, or 5, or 7, or 8, or 10, or 12, then returns 31. If month equals to 4, 6, 9, and 11, return 30. What about February? Okay, on February, it depends on the leap year. If it is leap year, then it is 29. But if it is not, it is 20. And then this is the function to get the leap year. So if everything is already in this function, then you can run. Okay, I want to print the year 2001. So I want to print only the month January. So this is the calendar. So the 1st January start on Monday. And then after we have 6, then it goes to the next line until 13, and then we go to the next line until 20, we go to the next line, and so on until we have 31. Why we have 31? Because January, based on this one, month equals to 1 has 31 days. So it stopped at 31. Okay, so this calendar is one example. Okay, when you do the team project, at the end, you need to draw this diagram as well. So when I look into this diagram, I can know that how many functions you create. So later on, we will also learn about the object-oriented. So I will also give you another kind of diagram to show what are the functions and what are the classes that you need to create for the team project. Okay, so we already learned about the functions, function without written values, function with written values, and then we learn about the scope of the local variables.